Good morning, everybody. I'm Bart Winkler on a Shea Tuesday. Tim, I do miss you. You're not on with the frequency since you're always working in the overnights.
Yes.
Keeping America and Milwaukee plugged in on what highway has the latest guy shooting out of his car.
or
these things.
Or if on Sunday you were driving a little crazy Sunday morning, spinning out on the freeway into ditches.
Some weather concerns. Oh, your overnight duties are going to pick up now.
Yes, they are.
A lot of accidents.
Yep.
Jeez. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. Our Badgers are going bowling. Well, they were already, but we got the axe back.
Well, we're going to do something we never do. And this episode today is going to start with Badger talk.
I like it.
Not basketball.
No.
I'm not there yet.
No, not yet.
Badgers,
but they do have
Monday night.
They do have the big Marquette game coming up.
Yeah, that's in Madison. How do you feel about this game?
We'll see. I think they'll lose. I feel like they'll lose. But anything can happen.
This must be how, when Brewers fans, I'll use them as an example, are talking about how Brewers and Cubs is such a rivalry, and then the Cubs fans are like, is it? I think that's how Badgers fans are with Marquette. Like, the Badgers, I don't know. Point blank, do I like Marquette? I think the answer is no.
No.
I mean, I love the years that Diener and Wade were there. I think, the Badgers are my team, but college basketball isn't my number one thing. But I am a Badger guy. I like the Panthers. I'll support Milwaukee all day long. Tough game the other day, I think, against Southern Miss. Had a chance to come back. So I like them. I just think with Marquette, I'll support Marquette. That's the difference. I will support Marquette. Okay. I will, I was rooting for them against Kansas. I found myself rooting for them. And then against Purdue, I didn't realize Hunter Dickinson had transferred.
He left Michigan.
I had no idea. That's how unplugged I am with that sport. But what happens is, and I've talked about this, they get to this game on Saturday, and any goodwill that is earned, any appreciation, sometimes even any I might like this team,
goes right down the drain.
Resets to zero.
Yeah.
For no fault of the team or the coach. I mean, who doesn't want to root for Shaka Smart? It is 100% the annoyance of Marquette fans. The Marquette fans are they're the mosquitoes of Wisconsin sports. They're not a year-long problem, but when they bother you, you can usually flick them away. But those nights that you just got bit up and weren't thinking about in the next couple of days, you're in pain.
Yeah,
that's what Marquette fans are. The mosquitoes of Wisconsin sports.
That's a very good way to put it. I like it. I'm going to start using it.
I've been looking for a long time for the best mosquito reference that I could find, and finally I think I've found a home for it. Marquette fans.
Perfect.
And so maybe they win. I don't know.
Yeah, I would assume they're going to win. They're favored. They're the better team.
But Badger fans can't win because if Marquette wins, they're going to shit on you all year.
I know.
But then if Wisconsin wins,
they come up with
all year. They're going to be like, "How did we lose to this shitty team?"
No, they just come up with a list of excuses, So they can't take a loss well.
Well, because also it's the only thing.
Yeah.
Like Badgers have football, obviously,
and volleyball. Congratulations.
Okay, I go out on Friday to the Bucks game. I'm at Goolsby's. And my buddy had a birthday thing. So there's some people there I haven't seen in a while, buddies. And they were all like looking at the TV and trying to see how Wisconsin did against Nebraska in volleyball.
Yeah, it's a thing.
I still think it's like I still think it's like when a NBA guy shows at a WNBA game. It's like,
no,
I'm telling you to do this.
No, I'm sorry, but this is actually a thing. It's not that.
Volleyball's a great sport. It's
Bart, tickets were going for $300-$400 for that game. It was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
That seems.
It was the most expensive ticket for a Wisconsin athletic event this year. More than football. More than football.
Yeah, well, football tickets were going for $5 last game. Jesus.
But hey, we got the Axe back, so.
All right, we got the Axe. Great transition. Obviously, it started badly, and then they won this game. So they beat Minnesota. They beat Nebraska, because when they lost to Ohio State, we'd kind of talked about what games can you not lose. Like, you can't lose to Northwestern, which they did, right?
They did.
You can't lose to Illinois, which they did that too, right?
No, they beat Illinois.
No, who did we lose to?
They lost to Indiana. They lost to Indiana and Northwestern back-to-back games.
Hey, did you see who's rumored for that job?
Who?
Your guy.
Indiana? Shut up.
Gruden.
That would be just full circle for it. I might have to be a Hoosier fan if he goes there.
You predicted Gruden wearing red for years.
I did. Just the other red.
Yeah, Gruden to Indiana, because everybody's firing their coaches. This is the highest buyout amount of money ever in college football. Obviously, the Jimbo Fisher, $75 million, $80 million.
God, I wish I could have $80 million to go home and sit on my couch in my basement.
I was pumped when I got like a very small severance from Odyssey. I was like, oh shit, I'm fucking king of the world.
And now you work there again. It's just
for anybody that ever is going to get a severance, or just keep this in the back of your mind, the taxes on severance pay is a lot higher than the taxes on normal pay. And I was not aware of that until I got my first paycheck. So plan accordingly. If you're ever on severance, just know that the taxes are higher on severance pay.
Okay.
Just a little. I'm almost 40 now.
Me too.
Yeah. When? April?
Yeah. Maybe we should have a birthday party together.
Maybe we should have a tailgate
at a Brewer game.
Yeah.
My birthday bash.
Yeah, let's do Tim Shea's birthday bash. That'll be the next tailgate.
All right.
We're good?
I like it.
Should we do a weekend?
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. Maybe we'll start at Pato. Or do we want to do like a tailgate?
Well, I don't know.
Now that I mentioned Pato, your eyes went up.
Yeah, I lost money Friday night there's this bar. What's the bar called? Third Street Tavern or some shit?
Where is it on 3rd Street?
It used to be something else. I think it used to be the Ale House. Is the Ale House still there?
Oh, over there in the 3rd Ward?
No, by Fiserv.
Oh, Oak Barrel?
I don't know. There was like this bar that we went to that I'd never like I said, I swear this bar was not here yesterday and it will not be here tomorrow. It was like an oasis.
Maybe I'll have to go check it out. Should I get in my car right now?
Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a bar called the Oasis, and every weekend it's in a new spot.
Okay.
Like a pop-up bar. Luke Fickell, your thoughts on his season 1?
7-5. I mean, not what we thought. Everyone thought they were going to be an air raid offense and go 10-1 and win the West. And you know what? He beat Minnesota, so that makes up for a lot of it, I think. I mean, that game, that rivalry is number 1 for Badger fans. So I saw a lot of fans saying this makes up for the bad season. Would we,
if we were Badger fans and we went to playoffs and shit and we're 11-0 all the time, but then always lost to Minnesota, would we want that coach fired?
Probably. If it was like Michigan, Ohio State.
That's bullshit.
I know.
That game was good and entertaining. I'm just so tired of how they just be the rivalry. Don't the add-ons, the crossing out of M's.
Ugh, I hate that.
State up there, team down there. So fun.
But it's everything. Did you see the Ohio State athletic director get into a little tussle on the sideline with a Michigan security guard? It is everything.
Yeah, the only one that should be fighting security guards is Matt LaFleur. So we're going to get a bowl game.
Yeah, it's sounding like the Music City Bowl in Nashville against the SEC team like maybe a Texas A&M actually, or a Kentucky.
Are we going to play fucking Auburn again?
No, I don't think they're going to go to a bowl game. Did you see how their game ended on Saturday?
Yeah,
against Alabama?
I thought there should have been a safety in the game, but the ref was on his ass. And then there was another game that I thought in the NFL should have been a touchdown, but the referee couldn't. They had no ref at the goal line. They run it. I don't know, ref placement. Ref placement is my new long-term discussion point.
Okay.
Journal Sentinel has all of the experts picks. Brett McMurphy, friend of show, says he's got UW connected to the Music City Bowl against Texas A&M.
There you go.
24/7 Sports says the same thing. Jerry Palm says the same thing. ESPN says Wisconsin-Auburn in that game. Same with Fox. And USA Today is Wisconsin against Kentucky. Other people say maybe the former Outback Bowl.
Oh, yeah, the Real Quest Bowl, right?
Yeah.
What it's called now or something.
So when is the Music City Bowl?
The 29th or the 30th?
Is that during the day?
December, yeah. I think it's a 2:45, 3 o'clock start.
December 30th, Big Ten versus SEC, ABC, 1 o'clock Central.
1 o'clock, okay.
So that is a Saturday.
Maybe we should have a little get-together, the meetup, the hurry-up, a Badger pregame.
I will be on the air that day.
Oh, all right. So great. Saturday. National radio will hear you talking Wisconsin, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm. Well, Saturdays have been fun because I just watch the games and talk about the game. Now I'm going to have to do work.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to prep a show and not come in there hungover.
I don't
know. I expected more. I expected more from this season. I understand the challenges and
we all did
and all that stuff. But I think what maybe we unfairly did was we looked at this schedule because next year's schedule is impossible.
Yep. 6-6, maybe.
Maybe. And this is with the expanded college football playoff.
Yeah, they play at home. They play Penn State, Oregon. I think they go to USC.
We go. Let's win loss already. You want to be the first to win loss?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'll give you the rock music again. All right, Badgers next year. Week 1 against Western Michigan.
That's a win.
It's a bowl game rematch, right?
From a couple years ago, yeah, the Cotton Bowl.
South Dakota Coyotes.
That's a win.
Alabama comes to town.
That's a loss. Wait. Can you just say that one more time?
Alabama comes to town.
Wait, not Alabama A&M?
No.
Alabama.
I want to go to that game.
I'm going to that game. I'll be there.
I want to go.
Alabama. Alabama's coming. Alabama's crossing that mystery line of north and south. Mason-Dixon.
Oh, there's not all of it's a mystery.
I know. All right. After that, who do we play?
Then we have a bye.
Okay.
Then we go to, for the first time ever in Big Ten play, USC.
Oh, South Carolina, right? USC.
Oh, no. Southern California.
Oh, shit. So Alabama and USC. The USC. That's a loss.
I don't know. Lincoln Riley's kind of falling on his dick.
No.
Purdue at home.
That'll be a win.
Rutgers on the road.
That'll be a win. Tough, but win.
At Northwestern in October.
That's a loss.
Are we 4-3?
Right now we're 4-3.
Penn State at home.
That's a loss.
We got to win one of these. We'll beat Penn State.
No, don't keep going. I got the win for you.
At Iowa.
That's a loss.
The Oregon Ducks at home?
That's a win.
What?
No Bo Nix.
I don't care.
They don't have their quarterback.
At Nebraska.
I'm going to give them a win.
Yeah, we don't lose to them.
Yeah.
Minnesota at home.
Win. So 7-5.
Wow.
He's got to get players. He's got to recruit. He's got to get players to win these games, or else we're going to be very mediocre.
All right, here's a fun game. Let's say the Badgers start the season 4-0. That would include wins against Alabama and USC. Which of the following games would they absolutely lose? Purdue at home, at Rutgers, or at Northwestern?
At Northwestern.
I feel like they'd probably lose the double at Rutgers, too.
At Rutgers, yeah. I mean, Rutgers is better.
Which of these games will be the Peacock game that everybody bitches about?
Well, the Alabama game will probably be Fox. But Fox always gets when they do this, Fox always picks Michigan, Ohio State first. I bet you CBS picks up Alabama, Wisconsin.
Or it could be the night game on NBC.
Or it could be, yeah. That's going to be.
Or it won't go to ESPN, right? Because it's an Alabama road game.
Correct. It's an Alabama road game, so no ESPN. So it will. You know what? One of those two networks will pick it up. I bet you CBS picks it up because why not? It's Alabama.
At USC is going to be like a 9:30 Fox game.
Yeah.
Going to be late the weekends that they have.
That could be an NBC game.
Oh, yeah, that too. Wow. Big Ten Saturday night.
There it is.
Big Ten Saturday night. Big Ten Saturday night. Hey, can you tell? I was trying to tell the story of your nephew's cousin's buddy's friend's uncle that went to Happy Place Hemp.
Oh, yes. My buddy's uncle's brother.
But not also uncle.
Not also related. He went to Happy Place Hemp. He said he wasn't sleeping well, and these gummies that he bought weren't just working well. So he decided to go there. He name dropped myself, and they gave him a little sampler pack and said, "Here, try these. If these work, come back." I think he went back.
Wow.
I think they worked. He said, I'm pretty sure he told my buddy's uncle, the other one, that he had one of his best nights sleeping. So,
wow.
Yeah.
And now every time he goes back, tell him to use the promo code BART.
Yep. I told him.
25% off every.
And he went there too. He didn't call. He went in.
Yeah, if you go in, you could probably like just drop the Tim Shea and get that discount.
I need to go back there soon.
Oh, you've been saying that for a couple of weeks, Tim.
I know. I just, with the weird time I get up, I've been sleeping well.
What did I take? Sunday night I took one.
Okay.
Sunday night I took, it must have just been the Delta 8. It's in the tin that says full spectrum.
When I have to stay up during the day, I take these bad boys.
You are taking those?
The yellow ones. The mango?
Yeah, the THC free.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just took a Delta 8. And then I stayed up a little bit, watched the game, got tired, went to bed.
See?
It was great. Because if I don't take one. See, there's two ways that I can go to bed without being insomniac.
Drinking?
Coming up, smelling like booze, snoring all night, or taking a gummy.
Yep, there you go.
Mm-hmm. HappyPlaceHemp.com. Promo code Bart. 25% off every order.
Not just one.
And you're like, oh shit, I'm listening to that. Must have been a Cyber Monday sale. No. This is the one deal you're going to find 365, sometimes 6 days a year.
Best deal in town.
HappyPlaceHemp.com. Promo code Bart. 25% off. I guess I'll bring it up again. I think I've gotten to the point where I'm more upset about the people that are telling me to move on from this council thing. I was moved on. And then he showed up at a Bucks game like nothing fucking happened. That is bullshit.
The day before, he showed up at my, well, not my niece's basketball game, but a tournament. And I saw him.
Anyone heckle him?
No. But
look, if Craig Counsell, who on the Dan Schani YouTube, you see the council with no head bobblehead. Mine I did throw away after I broke mine. There are still pieces on the floor.
I still have the other 3 that I need to.
Shit, that's a good one too.
I know. I might keep this one.
Yeah, maybe we'll like him again someday. But I don't understand how people like. Okay, so yeah, you go to your niece's game, you go to your daughter's, whatever.
I mean, listen. He's still living in town. Just let him be.
But that's part of my problem.
What would have been the reaction if he shows up to Bucks Bulls?
The same, nothing. And I said, this is my comparison. Let's say there's a manager of the Philadelphia Phillies who then takes the job with the Mets and then shows up at a Sixers game. He would be kidnapped and you wouldn't see from him again.
I know.
Until you transferred 5 Bitcoin to a random account. Okay? This is, and I'm not saying we need to make his life a living hell. No, he's there, fine, whatever. Ignore him. The fact that he thinks he can go there.
Yeah, I know.
Then it's people telling me, why is this a big deal? Like, again, if you don't get it, you don't get it. But now I'm getting the Bart. Craig's a Bucks fan. What? Now he can't be a Bucks fan? You think Craig Counsell gives 2 shits about the Bucks, honestly? From the tweet that I saw, John, the guy that put it out, someone asked him what was it like, and he goes, Craig was unbothered the whole time, but like never cheered, and when everyone was standing, he was still sitting down. So some passionate ass Bucks fan he is. Aaron Rodgers is an owner of the team still. Do we forget this?
Well, remember, he's dating the other owner's daughter.
Probably. Aaron Rodgers still has ownership in the Bucks. He won't even show up there.
Nope.
But Counsell's like, oh, no, fuck, I'll buy a ticket. What an idiot. I just don't, I don't get how I don't get it. Like, he does something atrocious and I get mad and I'm the bad guy. I think there's bot farms. This Counsell thing, because I know when I put out a tweet what kind of reaction I'll get. Or like I know what you can feel a steady amount, like, okay, there's a lot of negativity here, but this is, for what this is, the negativity matches what this is. This Counsell thing is off the fucking charts. The amount of people that like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't fucking get it.
I know. It's he needs to just not show up at big sporting events. Do you think he'll go to the Brewers winter warm-up?
Yeah, why not? And meet Cubs manager Craig Counsell.
No, just as a fan. You know?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I was wanting to be to one of these as a fan. This is pretty cool. Walk around. What an idiot.
He's going to be around, everybody, so get used to it, especially during the off season. You'll see him around at your favorite restaurant or whatever.
I mean, I don't want to see him at Tupelo Honey.
His daughters don't graduate.
Oh, 20% off.
His daughter's only a freshman, so 27.
Oh, class of 27?
Yeah, that's why he didn't move.
I just, the whole thing about Milwaukee being the Chicago suburbs, it's more about Brewers to me. It's about Milwaukee, man. Sucks. Somebody asked me if the game had doubled my salary, would I go there?
You might. You would.
I would if I could be program director, fire all of them and hire all of you guys.
Yes! I got a job.
If ESPN Milwaukee ever wanted me, I'd go there to do a part-time show once a week for peanuts. If the game ever wanted me, they'd have to give me the keys to the fucking castle.
There you go.
Big difference. Well, anything else?
Just a little news plug here for CBS 58 and our good friend Steve Sparky Pfeiffer. Our news crew.
I'll be talking to momentarily.
Our news crew will be out at the toy drive today, Tuesday. So take a look, take a peek. They'll be out there showcasing that event and that whole shebang.
Well, I'll be out there like in mere moments.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
All right. Well, I miss you.
Always. Let's get together soon. Thank you for the lunch date, too, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. The chicken and waffles at Tupelo, honey.
Yum. Delicious.
Yeah. I said I should have gotten that. I should have gotten that in addition to my breakfast.
Yeah.
My breakfast was good, but then you look around and see chicken and waffles. You're like, I got room for that too. Shit.
Very
By
good.
the way, the code I mentioned, 20% off. So if you go there, you still have through the end of November. You got the rest of the week. If you have a lunch thing you want to do or some dinner time, 20% off when you put Bart Winkler Show in the reservations. Our guy Zach went there, I think, Sunday night. So check it out. Otherwise, maybe check it out anytime. They got brunch coming up on the weekends. They got great food. The first day I went there, I saw David Gruber. The second day I went there, I saw the Jonas Brothers. So who knows who you'll see? Might run into a Tim Shea. Who knows?
I'm going back. I'm definitely going back.
No. TupeloHoneyCafe.com. All right, pal.
All right. Well, big week. We'll talk next week, I'm sure.
We could talk sooner.
Yeah, soon. We should talk about the Packers soon too.
Like right now.
I'm still not buying into the playoff hype.
Well, let's see what happens this week.
Yeah. Well, I think they're going to lose this week. Let's see what happens against Carolina.
They should have been my survivor. I'm out.
Oh no, really?
I took the fucking Saints.
Oh, I would have told you no.
But then the Saints had 2 red zone turnovers, 5 field goals. Like they should have won. The process was sound. The results were not.
All right. Yeah, let's see. I think the Packers are going to have a clunker against one of these 4 teams: Bears, Giants, Tampa Bay, Carolina. I'm guessing it's going to be Tampa.
Where's that game?
Lambeau. There's nothing mystique or that's gone. There's no home field just because they're playing at home now.
What are we, 5
We'll
and 6? We could finish 11-6.
I'm not buying that. I'm not buying it. Stop. Just
Can we still win the division?
Stop.
Taylor Swift going to be there?
I was impressed. I think so, with Simone Biles, right? Isn't that rumor going around?
Bye, Tim.
Goodbye, Bart. Go Brewers.